Hello there everybody, welcome back. My name is AlliedCam1 and this is my continuing playthrough of City Skylines. We're finally making some progress in my city. We're fixing a lot of the issues that we had before, and we're actually making a lot of money. So I'm pretty happy about that. We're also sorting out a number of our utility issues. Electricity is good, water is good. Landfill usage is working out. We're getting rid of landfills as we go along. And our incinerators are up and running pretty well, which it looks like this is actually a landfill that's full. So sooner or later, what I'd like to do is I'd like to stop having the landfill so much and have more incinerators. There's really no bad reason to continue to have the dumps, because the incinerators generate power. They require less micromanagement. So I think we're going to go into that as soon as possible. Speaking of garbage, it looks like a tweet that... Or, I'm sorry, I don't know what this guy's complaining about, though. Sometimes I don't understand why they complain about certain things, unless it just happened that they were having trouble with it, so. Alright, it looks like we do have a bit of commercial demand, but that's interesting because... Okay, that makes sense. They have buyer trouble, so we're going to go ahead and see about fixing that. And then we have this continuing problem here with these with these industrial guys trying to get all their shipments out. So I don't know how to fix that. I tried dropping a second train station here, but it doesn't look like it's working out all that well. So I'm going to try to continue to troubleshoot that, but I can't come up with any good ideas. I think one thing that would be good to do would be to bulldoze this neighborhood right here, actually. It's just not good to have any sort of industry here along this road. So I am going to do that. Maybe that'll cut down on some of the traffic there, because it's not going to be an intersection right here at this area, so that might actually help out. And this actually isn't really an intersection either, so... Oh, nice sports car. Where are you going? Worker at the box factory, huh? Yeah, we're a factory that makes boxes. And he's driving to the media store, which is right here next to the death area. So, yeah, it looks like we do have a little bit of a death problem over here in District 4. How's our healthcare looking? Death care, it is existent in this region. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to let that handle itself for now. There's not much more I can do about it. So I think the next thing that I want to address is this commercial demand. I'm not sure where I should be branching it out, though. We have this big industrial area here. The last time I plugged a big commercial area in near an industrial area, it gave me a lot of problems. So what I think is actually a good idea would be to plug it in right in this area here, because we have the industry on one side, the housing on the other, and it'll be super handy to have a little commercial development. So I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have some nice 4-lane roads. I know that they're not the most convenient for traffic and stuff like that, but I'm going to make this a nice little commercial district. First of all, get me a curved road. Now I'm going to elevate it, and we're going to go across this this train station here. Oh, let's get a little closer here. And then drop it down. Come on. No? Not enough space? Slope too steep, huh? Alright, that's where it's going. Let's take a look at these roads here. Is this actually going to help out? Another super complicated intersection in the city of Andor, but not much I can do about that. So, and then off of this, actually I'm gonna not make this that. I'm gonna make this road one of these 6-lane roads with trees. Yeah, I'm gonna do that all the way down. Excellent. And then I'm gonna just sort of make this area over here the shopping center. Drop it 3 blocks down like this. drop it like that. One here, and then I'm going to send a nice little road up the center. Like that. Excellent. Maybe a curved road here. Spin it out like that. And then spin that one there, so that way I have that nice pointy gnome hat design that I seem to like quite a bit. Nope. Straight line. And drop it in over here. Excellent. Alright, so now I'm going to grab the commercial. I'm going to actually make this high density commercial because we seem to have quite a bit of industrial here and then the high density residential right next door to it. So hopefully this will help out and eliminate some of that pretty high demand. Here's my marquee tool. Nope, nope. None along that road there. Nope, not there either. Yes, yes, like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my fine brush tool and make it so that way there's no possibility of any sort of traffic getting along there. Let's water this area up. So over here like that. You'll have to forgive me, my voice is a little hoarse. It's been that way the last day or so, so maybe speaking like this is not going to help it out, but you know, show must go on. Take a little bit of my delicious drink. Okay. Farming district is still farming. Although, oddly enough, it seems like there's industry right next to the farming. Like, legitimate, regular industry. What's the pollution like, and how is that affecting this area here? Yeah, that's really weird. Look at that. The district has a farming, but then it makes it... I wonder if that's a districting thing. Yes, it is. Look at that. So, I'm just going to go ahead and continue to make this area farming only, so as to eliminate that that pollution possibility. So I wonder how long it'll take these guys to move out, how quickly that answers. Let's speed this up a little bit. I wonder if I have to bulldoze them myself to make that happen. Sorry, you're too polluty. Get out of my city. If you want to pollute, go across the train tracks. That's how we roll here in the city of Andor. Still no power problems on the whole. And we are continuing to grow. I'm not really sure what I want to do next with the city, except maybe just sort of sit back and react to what it is people want. Ooh, fire. It's a bad time to build a building right next to another one that's on fire, man. I wonder how our that's pretty terrible as far as fire placement goes. So I'll plop down another fire spell there. It looks like we have a little bit of a gap in coverage as far as healthcare goes. So I'll drop one of those. And police. Not really an issue throughout the city. That's one thing that I haven't noticed too much in the cities, is that there's not like a huge rampant amount of crime or anything that you can do to affect the crime. A little bit of the legalization of marijuana will increase crime allegedly, but I haven't seen much of it. But if you don't build police stations, the citizens will get antsy about, you know, any sort of level of crime, which makes sense. If you had, you know, a rash of break-ins, as benign as a little property crime might be, you wouldn't want that in your city. So it's security is the first hallmark of any civilization. And so it absolutely makes sense that people would want to have that sort of protection right away. So at least the demand for commercial has gone down. And I do actually think this is good, because it's right next to the industrial, so the goods will go straight to the market there, and then we also have the people who can shop in the area there as well. District 4 is still looking pretty good, even though one of the skyscrapers down here is on fire. Where are my firemen at? I hear them. Fire is good in the city. Okay, yeah, it just showed up. I wonder if they were here to save it in time. Yeah, it sure looks like it. Or I'll bet it's a little blackened. It's just a little Cajun compared to the rest of the city, but that's okay. Maybe, yep, okay, there it goes. It even got upgraded. See what you do when you get a little fire damage and your insurance actually, you know, goes and covers it, you get a better building. Let that be a lesson to you kids. If your building happens to burn down, make sure that you have insurance ahead of time. Looks like I have some random power lines not going anywhere. Looks like they're not really needed anymore, so I'll go ahead and remove that. Although I have to say, this little district here is kind of hanging on by a thread when it comes to power connection. Not much to do about that right now anyway. Oh boy. I'm just not sure what to do about this. Maybe I could do this. Since I cleared out this area here, I can just drop another one-way right here. Maybe I'll even do it as a highway. Like that. So, if people want to, they can go ahead and just travel straight through here, and they don't have to get bottled up in this area here. One other thing that I thought about was actually changing this to a two-way, because I feel like if they're coming across this road here, they should be turning left into here to... This is interesting. Look at all this merging. The roads are kind of coming together funny, so... And I suspect that's because I made this the green. There we go, so maybe that'll... Yeah, okay, that seems to be helping. And look at this, people are using this this intersection to get around and circumvent this this mess here. And yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm not sure how the AI works and how it identifies which one of these they have to go, but if they do want to come to this train station, they have to go all the way around here to get there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make this a two-way. Yeah, normal two-way. And hopefully that'll help out with that issue, so that way they don't have to go all the way around to get into this train station. And that seems to have cleared up some of our whip snarl that we've had here. But there's just a heavy amount of traffic in the industrial area over here. What's this? Oh, this is a medical clinic. I'm going to relocate this building to somewhere that actually has a road still. Where do I need a medical clinic at? I'd say in this neck of the woods, if I'm totally honest. I might actually just drop a fucking hospital over here because apparently this place is diseased. Why is this place diseased? Is it a pollution problem? Well, this is all commercial, so that's not as much of an issue. The ritzy part of town is just all sorts of disgusting, though. Residents are sick. Drinking water is dirty. Where is it dirty from? Okay, let's take a look at my intakes. Yeah, that'll do it. So I'm actually going to move, I think I set up a new intake area over here. So I think I'm actually going to relocate all of the, first things first, I'm going to pause this. Because it's just too close to my, it wasn't an issue at the beginning, but now there's so much outflow that it is actually starting to back up on the river here, straight into my intake pipes. Just a little sewage will go a long way when it comes to getting people sick, apparently. So, all right, let's get the water pipes out. There we go, and we'll go ahead and continue playing this. And they do have power, so that's not going to be an issue for very much longer. Excellent. And the slight problem that moving these water pipes has gone away. And just like that, with the exception of a couple unfortunate, unforeseeable deaths that, you know, were totally, completely unavoidable, we managed to fix that issue. And is this finished? Nope, it's still operating normally. Devon Ride is looking good. Oh, you guys are sick too, huh? How come? Noise pollution, huh? How do we cut down on the noise pollution? Get out of here. Healthcare must be available. No, another area that I've completely neglected with no healthcare. So let's drop this here. Poor Devon Ride. No clinics or anything. Fire coverage is good. They do not have a police department. So go ahead and fix that. Can I drop this right? It's a lot of tiny buildings, but No? Damn. What's this? Let's move this elsewhere. Oh, look at how much better the place is once you set up a God, what's the word I'm looking for? Once you set up a medical clinic in this district. Everybody just gets so much happier, and that actually, damn it. And I just bulldozed another building to make room for this police officer station. So the area of Devon Ride is upgrading nominally. Since I moved one of the parks over here, let's see what else I can add to actually make this a little nicer. That's a nice sized park. I'll drop that here. And I am actually increasing the park budget in the area, so I might as well drop another park or two. Problem is that there's just so many residents living here. How dare people move into areas when I'm trying to plop down parks. I do love that that upgrade sound though. It's music to my ears. Ping, ping, ping. It's like hitting a jackpot in a slot machine, just listening to all the coins come out of the machine. Not that I have ever won a slot machine, mind, but you know, the theory is sound. Look at all these pedestrians, man. Wonder if there's any way I could help these guys out. Okay, that's why there are so many pedestrians, because it's right underneath my public transport. And so far, everything seems to be looking pretty good. I think I will actually drop another... Can I drop one of these in a place that's not too obtrusive? That's a bus line. What I need is one of these. Okay, that works. Oh. Come on. There we are. There we go. And now to make a line. I'll just add it into a loop. Looks like we're having more crime in District 4. There we go, and that'll complete the line. It's quite a bit of crime, isn't it? Law enforcement? That would explain that, even though there is a police station out on this side, getting to where the crime is a little bit hectic. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to drop one of these large police officer locations. Mamba Jambas. right here. What's this guy having issues? Not enough educated workers, huh? For a fish stick factory? Ugh. Oh, wait a minute. How is this a fish stick factory? Oh, it's gourmet fish sticks that are somehow made out of this. Is this the fish processing too? That's the only thing I think it could be, is where they store all the quote-unquote fish. Another building burning down. Yeah, we do have fire coverage in the area, so I'm not too concerned about it. The fire crews will get there in time. You know, before the whole district burns down, preferably. Come on. Yeah, I don't think this thing is going to make it. Yep, there it goes. Sorry, guys. But at least the fire didn't spread to other buildings, despite the fact that our vaunted fire department didn't make it in time. I'm sure they were busy elsewhere in the city. I do like it how, like, the little details, like these tree-lined roads in the middle of the industrial part of town are sort of, even though red and yellow I don't think is a bad color for trees, they're just sort of fall-like. They do sort of demonstrate a difference from other tree areas, like over here in the farming areas, where they do actually have, you know, next to this yakisoba tasty noodle sign. What is this? A beefcakes farm, huh? You can hear the pigs oinking too. Where are they at? Very cool. Come here. Let me select one of these pigs. There we go. I'm gonna name you Wilbur. Hopefully you turn out to be some pig, Wilbur. Another fire, huh? The building is on fire. But it was really easy to take care of. That was like a super easy problem. Alright, are we having garbage issues? It's telling me we are having garbage issues. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop down a recycling center in this area of town. Yeah, because that's the shopping district. Recycling centers don't have so much in the way of ground pollution, so I'm not feeling too bad about dropping that one there. Although it is kind of a rough place for traffic, because they're going to keep coming in and out here. Garbage truck, huh? As much as I like following everybody around, I guess I should get back to managing the city, huh, guys? So it looks like we have more industrial demand. How's our education looking, real quick, before I plow into this? 22% of the city is highly educated. We are apparently under capacity for elementary schools, so I'll see what I can do to help that, especially in our higher. There we go. I'll drop one there. Get a little bit more spread coverage. One in Camelin. And the ritzy part of town doesn't really have one either. Ritzy at this point is becoming an ironic term. So I'll drop another one there. Come on, tell me that's going to bump that up a little bit. Okay, so I need one more, I think. Looks like we have some spotty coverage in Devon Ride, but I can't figure out why. It keeps going back to these roads. They are not very much appreciated, so... Alright, that should deal with our capacity issues for now, but it will be a problem later in the future. High school education. equally non-existent. There we go, we'll drop it here. Tarn Ferry is having both garbage issues and education problems. So I'll drop a high school here. What's the capacity on these? 1,000. So I have another 1,000 students. So if I drop another 2 down, it'll put me in a pretty good position. There's not one over here in Mount Misty, huh? Or the Misty Mount. Mount Misty, yep. Excellent. So that's good. How about the university capacity? That we're fine on that. Okay, what was that? The Tarn Ferry was having garbage problems, huh? Looks like they're abiding a little bit. Yeah, okay. It was just a matter of the trucks getting out there. It was garbage day. That was what was going on. I think I would like to drop another recycling center down somewhere, though. I think I'm actually going to build a road for it. One of these 2-lane roads. Like I already have one over here, but there's no... don't give me that. There's no connection to it. We'll go right through this commercial building here. And we'll connect the 2 of them here. And then I will drop one more recycling center in this district here. Hook up the water, and that should be okay. We really do have a high industrial demand, but I want to make sure our education is good because I'd really like to start dropping some more offices down. But I need to build a whole new district for it. Let's take a look at our map. I have this whole area over here that I haven't expanded into yet, and it's on the other side of Tarn Ferry. So I could start dropping down more areas there. That might actually not be a bad idea. Yeah, why don't we do that? That's where we're going to expand. And people are actually using the train stations, which is kind of nice. So that's what we're going to do. I would like a better connection into this side of town, if I'm honest. Oh, that was a mistake. But I do need this area here, so I'm going to take this road, 6-lane road, I'm going to drop it down here. And then this will be my next sort of expansion area. I'll connect it up to Tarn Ferry, but I wanted one way in and out that didn't require them to go through all that residential. Here. Here. More grids, I know. It's super super lazy city design, but so far from what I've been able to tell, it hasn't benefited me any to make a whole bunch of crazy lines. Even though it is more, you know, appealing to look at. So let's get the water all hooked up. Like so. Excellent. There's already a train station over here, so what I think I'm actually going to do is drop another passenger station over here. But what I do need is public transport to get over here. Tarn Ferry actually doesn't have much in the way of it either. I don't know how far out you're supposed to be in order to get that stuff. Like how far people are willing to... No, I need this, thank you. I don't know how far people are willing to walk. I could go 3 out and back. Alright, let's start zoning this. Oh wait, first I want to actually grab a 2-lane road and connect this to Tarn Ferry itself. There we go. Excellent. Alright. Give me some offices. Where's my paint bucket tool? Awesome. I want to leave that side open for now. Many offices. Handle it. A little high density commercial over here. It's like I like to say, a little goes a long way. And then I'll drop a few more offices in here, in the interior. Let's see how that affects our demand. There is no power, because of course there isn't. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Is that good enough to drop that in? Yes! Barely, but that'll work. Okay, so that's decreased some of our industrial demand. Let's decrease more of the commercial. So despite our decreased commercial demand, or you know that I've zoned more areas for commercials, not a whole lot of people who wanted to live there, huh? Interesting. Okay, so garbage is good for this area. Healthcare could probably be improved. I'll drop a crematorium as well. So I expect sooner or later I'll continue expanding this away. Fire department is definitely needed. For this whole neighborhood actually, so I will drop one there. And I'm gonna keep law enforcement. This whole section of town doesn't have anything in the way of law enforcement. So I'll actually drop a big law enforcement center right here in the center of Tar and Ferry, and that should spread out quite a ways, as it did. So, very good. We're almost at our next milestone too, which is 44,000. So we just need another 1,000 people to go. Alright, let's take a look at that train situation I was talking about. Public transport? Okay, so at the moment we have the two major train sections over here, and then only the one passenger station, which is bringing people in and out, but not many of them. I think I can actually make this more useful if I drop another train station on the other side of town and then let people start using it from there. Here's an actually pretty, this is one of our lines that is going in and out. I think I'll drop it right here like that. And then I'm going to upgrade this road to a 6th lane, and I'm going to connect it to this road over here. Drop that there. And then connect it and open it up. Line up the train station, and then all I need to do is make a route between this train and that train there. It's going to be a little bit convoluted and it goes around the city, but it'll be totally worth it. Awesome. This is interesting. Why did power just get cut over here? Huh. It's a bad time for this to be out of power too, what with that being. I'm actually gonna drop a park right here. A nice plaza. I like these sunken plazas, so that's where I'm gonna drop it. And that'll connect the power in that way. Awesome. Yeah, that's a bad train station to have run out of juice. So far, traffic problems continue to persist throughout my city, and I would frankly not have it any other way. Everybody knows all of the best cities in the world have nothing but traffic problems. The Vatican, Los Angeles, Chicago, Seattle, and most especially Portland. More garbage problems this side of town, though. Let's take a look at that. It's probably just a couple of guys complaining. It's garbage day again, and they haven't gotten the chance to pick it up, so I will not micromanage that. I'll let my employees take care of it. It's been a while since I looked at the monuments. Looks like I have access to quite a few of them now, so I'm going to actually see about placing some of those. Looks like the ritzy part of town is actually starting to grow up and get quite a bit larger, so let's take a look. I'd like to drop something right in the middle of this. No, that's a terrible idea. I'm not going to do that. Got the university right here. There's not like a real good place that I can think of to start putting monuments. You guys might need power, huh? There we go. That fixed that. We have a slight increase for commercial demand, so I anticipated this. And I'll drop down a couple more zoned areas for commercial. Monuments, monuments. I downloaded a couple of modded monuments, as you can see. This is the Space Needle. Like I said, I can't really think of a good place to drop it. Oh, and we are now a city, a colossal city. Very cool. So I think what I'd like to do is actually drop this in District 4. Looks like they could deserve a little bit of a nice touristy attraction. There we go. They did a really good job of recreating the Space Needle too. I lived just outside of Seattle a number of times, so this is actually a really good model. It is in line pretty well with the rest of the textures that go with the game. So I'm very happy with that. Excellent. More monuments. What else do we got? Another one that I've downloaded is this, Stark Tower. From the Avengers, of course. And since Taran Fair is becoming my new center of enlightened education and industry, I'm actually going to drop it over here. Not as good on the texturing as the other one, I think, but very cool nonetheless. I like it how it has solar panels on the roof. As you know, for those of you who watch the series, Stark Tower was actually powered by a bunch of arc reactors, I believe. And that sort of became one of the plot points for the other series, for the Avengers itself. So our city's running well. Everything's looking good. We're starting to have attractions and everything else like that. No major emergencies or issues. Nobody's dying. We fixed the poop water problem. And I think we're going to call it here. So thank you all very much for watching. And my name again has been AlliedCam1. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like, subscribe, or make a comment below, and I'll be sure to read them. So I will see you all next time.